Hey there, snacks. Welcome to hell. I'm sure you were expecting those usual boring humans, but trust me, I'm way better company. Come a little closer. I don't chew. Bite. I mean, bite. In case you're new around here, name's Direwolf, breaker of hearts and devourer of everything else. It's come to my finely tuned canine attention that some very persistent viewers are thirsty for more Monster Girl content. And as something of a monster myself, I'm happy to indulge you. It's time to visit the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, my favorite cookbook. Just remember, you fuckers asked for this. Number 10, Al Renee. Time to start with my least favorite thing. Vegetables. And I'm not talking about all the losers who slipped into a cum coma when they saw me in the thumbnail. No, I'm talking about the Al Renee, this bitchy mandrake over here. I know it's healthy to eat your greens, but she doesn't have to look so fucking smug about it. My mom always told me it's important to have a balanced diet, and as it turns out, that doesn't mean a simp in each hand, so I begrudgingly put the Al Renee at my top 10 spot. Just don't get cocky about it. You're practically an honorable mention, you stupid fucking plant. Number 9, mucus toad. Ugh, you guys really want to fuck this phlegmwad? Mucus toad? God, even saying it makes me feel like I need a doggy bath. Okay, so it may be unappealing to 4 of the 5 senses, but I can tell you from personal experience, this thing actually tastes surprisingly good. What, you think it's weird to eat frogs? Haven't you ever heard of France? Uncultured swine. The mucus, while repulsive to look at or think about, actually makes the good bits go down easier. Shame it leaves your mouth tasting like motor oil for a week. I'd rank this one higher for the sheer delicacy of it if it wasn't for that greasy aftertaste of regret. Ugh. Number 8, Apsara. Oh, she's adorable. I could just eat her up. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'll do. This water elemental may make all you peasants thirsty, but after a vegetable and a horny toad, I actually find her pretty refreshing. Her goofy as hell MC Hammer pants are made out of a milky substance called Amrita, which tastes like how 3 nights at Coachella feels. The rest of her is so-so, but when she's coated in more good vibrations than the Grateful Dead, it's hard to turn down such a meal. In other words, Amrita? More like I'm a eater. Ugh. Mo doesn't pay me enough for this shit. Number 7, Orc. From hammer time to ham so fine, it's the Orc. J.R.R. Tolkien is jacking it in his grave. This girl is bacon. Plain and simple, emphasis on plain, unlike this fashion icon.
The Direwolf Signature Intel Crop Top is not available at any commercial outlet and is the sole property of Momoe LLC PLC STD.
But seriously, I've got no problem with getting some Orc on my fork. Just as soon as she puts down that hammer, this big bad wolf doesn't want any little piggies giving her free dental work. Other than that, you can tell Sauron that your girl wants to get her vor on. Moron. Number 6, Whitehorn. You know, I think I've been on Santa's naughty list since back when he had 10 reindeer. Well, technically right after he started having 9, but who could blame me? They're so damn tasty. That's why Whitehorn is coming in hot at number 6. Speaking of hot, apparently if you freak these things out enough, they just cook themselves with their own body temperature. Works for me. I've been told by some people that I'm pretty intimidating. Personally, I've always thought of myself as an approachable gal. Though to be fair, the people who actually approach me aren't exactly, here anymore. Now will you be a dear and come a little closer? Number 5, Kraken. She may be the terror of the 7 seas, but she goes great with some Thousand Island. Internet dweebs are always talking about unleashing these things, but personally, I'd like to drop it in a fryer with some pepper and a lemon wedge. You losers can bring the salt. Salty bitches. One downside is that Kraken ink is apparently murder to get out of fabrics. Lucky for me, I'm too goth to give a fuck. Come at me, you 9-armed bitch! I'll cook you up in Davy Jones' crockpot. Don't fucking tempt me! Number 4, Polestar. Hold up, Polestar. Your milkshake may bring all the boys to the yard, but it's me who keeps them there. I can safely say that this cow isn't my childhood friend because, well, none of my childhood friends are still alive. Seriously, I'm no stranger to getting into beef, but this shit makes Wagyu look like fuck you. The beauty of dining on one of these bovine babes is that I get a meal, some new shoes, and, well, probably a leather handbag out of the deal. And like any red-blooded American, I can't say no to a good steak. Throw in a melting vegetable and a couple raging mushrooms on the side, grab yourself an Eton Momin napkin, and, well, you got yourself a classy dinner, baby. Number 3, Unagi Joro. We've made it to the top 3. Fuck yeah, trans rights. If you made it this far, congrats. Now, leave a comment about how hot you think I am, and I might even make direct eye contact with you. Oh, if you can handle it. After a long day of scrapbooking and loitering at Hot Topic until the manager politely tells me to leave, there's nothing better than hitting up Kagutaba's sushi place and getting all-you-can-eat Unagi Joro sashimi. And of course, all I can eat means absolutely all there is. And with this snappy dressing sea creature, every bite is worth the price, which is now starting to include property damage. Man, I really need to start that OnlyFans. Number 2, weresheep. You know, some people have a natural instinct to care for and nurture things that look cute and defenseless. I am not one of those people. In fact, it's why Mo pays me to dispose of defective waifus. Speaking of cute and defenseless, number 2 on my list is the weresheep. It's kind of like a big walking marshmallow, but even better because it cries when you eat it. The best part is they travel in herds, so while I'm chowing down on one, I get to savor the horrified stares of the rest. It's like dinner and a show, and it's all for me. Sure, the occasional simp shepherd might try to white knight for these monster girls, but those crooked sticks they carry are excellent for picking my teeth after the kill. All in all, I find the weresheep far more appetizing than the majority of monsters on this list, but if you think I'd be caught dead in that terrible outfit of hers, forget it. This wolf would never wear sheep's clothing. Number 1, slime. And finally, we have dessert. Slimes are like if Jell-O was capable of feeling mortal terror, and unlike most of the one-note bitches on this list, well, they come in a variety of flavors, including orange, red, bubble, dark, original flavor, nacho cheese, loneliness, and, well, my personal favorite, weeb tears. Nothing satisfies my sweet fang more than a bowl of slime and maybe a banana split on the side. Speaking of, if you call me a kitsune, I'll split your banana right down the middle. I'm a fucking wolf, assholes. It's in my fucking name. So get those greasy carpal tunnel mitts off your dick and try to keep up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have dinner arrangements. I'd hit the spot. Thanks for the assist, Eton Momin-san.
You're welcome, I guess. Can I go now? I'm late for my shift at the car wash.
By the way, all of these monster girls are now canonically dead. If there's any lesson to be learned here today, it's that monster girls are a dish best served, well, to me. And with that, I'm blowing this popsicle stand, but I hope these last few minutes were the best of your life. Sure, whatevs. If you see Mo, tell him he owes me a week's back pay for all that writing I've done for him. In the meantime, the rest of you enjoy your lame, hairless ape content. Feel free to bully them into bringing me back for more videos once I've slept this one off. Like, subscribe, and of course, grab the circle tool and make some kick-ass fan art. You know, all this eating has made me hungry. I'm gonna order in some takeout. I don't think I'm gonna be walking for a while.